ingest this information.
These VANDALISM make it hurt.
Welcome to the Artventures of Merce, where we experience the realm of creativity together. Now for this video, we'll be looking at street art. Why? Well, because it's one of the most common forms of art that we all see and engage with in a variety of locations. And it's linked to our global history, so yeah. Think the world's first artist who created cave paintings. I'll be sharing with you the basics of the art form, its merits and issues, and my experience with it. So before we dive further, make sure you've subscribed and hit that notification bell so you get updated every time I post a video. So let's get into it. So the basics. The word graffiti is used in both a singular and plural manner, yet it has its own singular form, graffito. Yeah, I know it might sound weird to some because we're so used to calling everything graffiti, but we learn every day. Yeah, so the words graffiti and graffito come from the Italian word graffiato, which means scratched. And graffiti is defined as writings and drawings on a wall or another surface within public view, usually done without permission, making it illegal and punishable by law, because property owners and authorities see it as defacement and vandalism. I've even seen it described as a rude decoration inscribed on rocks and walls. So let me know what you think about that in the comment section. So vandalism. Graffiti wasn't always seen this way. Thousands of years ago, it was a way to share prose about love and information about spells and a way to share political messages. But the bigger it became with continued unrestriction, the bolder artists became with rebellion against certain societal circumstances, and the more repulsed society got. But let's face it, most people today would say this and this are graffiti, using the word interchangeably to define the two, yet they aren't the same thing. Graffiti is a form of street art, but not all forms of street art are graffiti. Think sculptures and big colorful murals on city walls. This is typically street art known to be commissioned by authorities and therefore legal. Graffiti, on the other hand, is often unsolicited and involves the use of bold letters that evolved from the simpler days of tagging in the 1970s, which was made popular in New York City. Tagging has been a cultural practice through which artists have sought to stamp their street names in the most stylish and unique ways on the canvas of a city. And their reward is often street cred, territory, or some just want to spread a societal message. So with this practice came different styles of graffiti, each more elaborate than the last, and they're still present today, even on your computer. And just like we consider the different types of street art, we consider the different artists. Lady Pink, Sunny, Banksy, Skumbuzo Vabaza, Lady Aiko, and several others we may not know by name. One thing in common, however, is that they all desire to create impact through their art, whether it's beautifying a location, calling for justice and societal change, raising political awareness, or just simply to leave a mark. They all impact our way of thinking, whether good or bad. Whether the public art raises our energy and sense of community like Toronto's Hug Me Tree, or whether it just leaves us with a bitter taste in our mouths. Like with anything else, there are issues that plague the world of street art, such as intellectual property rights, with the law favoring property owners over artists, and what some people call the death of an art form through its increased commodification, which makes it mainstream. consider city tours of street art given to tourists, or street art festivals, or graffiti showing up in museums. Do you think these actions in particular are killing the art form? Let us know in the comment section. In my experience, I've actually seen street art take up space in places I don't think people would have anticipated years ago. I've seen it in malls, I've seen it in restaurants, I've seen it on the side of a hotel, and I actually remember going to this trampoline park and just seeing this full-on spray paint job that's so vast and so colorful, and I was like, whoa. And then I also went to this restaurant that's been inspired by Japanese culture, and actually Japan has this really big street art scene, much like Brazil and other places in the world. And I just think, how interesting would it be to actually go and experience that and see how locale inspires and impacts the artist's style and messaging, and how that actually impacts community, you know, because it's just a trickling effect. And I actually wish I would have experienced the restaurant and trampoline park with the actual artists, because I'm so willing, I'm so down to explore the thought and the precision and the emotion and lifestyle that goes behind creating such forms of art. And one day it shall happen. And that is why this channel is here. So street art is a broad topic, just like with any other art form. And you guys should actually let me know how you'd like to ingest this information. What other topics and art forms would you like me to explore? And yeah, let me know what you think about street art, how you felt about this episode. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share this with your people. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.